Whatever you do, don't miss the first video of this. I guess I'm going to call this one Groundhog Day Part 2, January 15th. And I'll tell you why. One thing I forgot to mention, the big tell that they give you is that it was 12,395 days that he was trapped, which comes to 33 years and 350 days. Now we know what the 33 is for. Jesus lived 33 years allegedly. I have no idea how old Jesus was when he died. I don't know how people come up with that. They come up with it. I don't know if it's fuzzy math. Again, I tell you, my biggest weakness is word problems, figuring out end dates, this date, how many years, this, the Lord has just absolutely blocked a lot of that from me. And I don't know if Jesus was 33 years old. I know a third part of the angels fell, and I know that's why they like the 33. So, but the 350 days is key because January 15th has 350 more days to go in the year. And we know in The Dark Knight Rises, he holds up the right eye cowl of Batman, and the right eye glows in the lit background, and it exposes that right eye at the 1 hour and 15-minute mark for January 15th. So if my 1 hour and 44-minute video told us anything, is that the clues are all over the place on purpose, and it's to confuse us. We're the only people that do what we do. And the Da Vinci Code with Tom Hanks, where he's looking at the Illuminati's clues to figure things out, that's what we do. And they were figuring out the bloodline of Jesus Christ when there is none, and we're all about the bloodline of the Antichrist. We know who the Antichrist is. All we're waiting on is the deadly wound, and we're following those clues for it. Hey, it's 7:53. Wasn't that the time in Back to the Future, which I guess is going to be the next movie? It was until we got put on this Groundhog Day trip, and it ended up being the biggest trip ever. The short version is that there's a movie marquee in the movie, just like Donnie Darko has movie marquees, and it says Heidi 2. And we establish in this long video I did early about a few hours ago that there is no Heidi 2 movie. But Heidi was about the Jets playing the Raiders, and it was called the Heidi Bowl, or the Heidi game. And there was a movie called Heidi that came on and preempted that game. And on the marquee, it says, and this is one thing I did leave out, Saturday and Sunday matinee. Says Heidi 2. Sorry, it's a little funny. It's Saturday and Sunday matinee. Well, Saturday's when it goes down, and Sunday's the Super Bowl, when the calamity hits. And the game might be interrupted because of the calamity, like the game was interrupted on TV. The game was interrupted because they ended the game on TV. They broke through this climactic ending between the Jets and the Raiders, and the Raiders have the patch over the right eye. The right eye is darkened in the Raiders logo, and the Jets are what hit the twin trumps, and it was the Jets playing the Raiders. That tells you that this has all been scripted, and the NFL has been fake since the beginning. I would say at the very least, since Broadway Joe's Broadway, get it? Narrow way Broadway. So this is just a big tell. But 350 days, why the 350 days, 33 years and 350 days? And I thought, well, we're not looking at day 350. We would be looking at 350 days left in the year. Now, if it's 350 days through to the portal, no, that's January 25th. That day doesn't do anything for us, really. But the 15th is a big day we're looking at. So that's about it. What's super freaky? It's super freaky. I did a long Facebook post today after the long video. First, I gave everybody that one. And then I gave everybody a really doozy. Look how long that thing is. And I had my picture as a child, and I thought about that Bible verse. And then I did today's Bible study. About 2 hours after I made that post with that picture. And it was the Bible verse about Jesus putting that little child. And I don't pre-read my Bible studies. I had no clue. I can't lie to you. They said, Jesus, who's greatest in the kingdom? He said, unless you become like this little child. And that's who, go back to you when you were that little. You become that again. Don't you know? You become that all over again. You become just as you were, a little child in Christ. Now, I'm not that little child anymore, but I was 2012 through 2017. I'm not on milk anymore, though. I'm eating meat. I'm feeding the sheep. But that's where you start. And that was today's Bible study. I haven't even taken it down off the, Verily I say unto you, except you be converted and become as little children. I'll say it again. I had no idea that that was today's Bible study. And I had already put that picture up of me as a little child. The reason why, it was a pretty tough Bible. It was a pretty tough post about God declaring the end from the beginning. And I don't know who the sheep and goats are, but I'm speaking to all of you as if you are all lost sheep. And I kind of put my innocence up there. I chose the picture because of innocence. Don't look at me as the adult. I'm not that, I'm coming to you softly here in this post. And it was a very nice post. It wasn't mean-spirited. It wasn't tough. You put a parentheses. Look at that. It puts sunglasses on there, which means I have to. But yeah, and then I went through today's Bible study, and I thought also about the picture. I did think, well, about that little child. But that's not the reason I put it up. I put it up to give a soft touch, literally. Hopefully the sunglasses are gone now. I put a space there. Yeah. If you put an 8 and a smile, it gives you sunglasses. But I was telling everybody about the end times. And how I'm going to tell you the truth, and how we're all looking for us in, what's coming. Because today is a big social media scroll day. So the people that are meant to come across it, they will. Just like y'all that came across my channel out of happenstance. It ain't happenstance. Ain't nothing happenstance. And if you haven't watched that video yet, you can probably skip the first 6 minutes. It's a lot of preview. I mean, it's just a lot of me just rambling. Yeah. we get into the Groundhog Day though after about 6-7 minutes into it. So check it out. All right. Love y'all.